The 1980s was a great decade to be a kid. Many of the toys have become iconic and some of them have remained popular ever since they were released. However, there were some toys that were forgotten by time. Today, we're diving deep into the 15 forgotten toys of the 1980s, a decade filled with creativity and innovation. Pogo Ball became famous in the mid-1980s when Hasbro mass-produced it. It was a unique toy that ingeniously merged a bouncing ball with a platform, captivating the attention of many as it allowed for hopping and bouncing. Skip-It is a children's toy invented by Avi Arad. The Skip-It apparatus was designed to be affixed to the child's ankle via a small plastic hoop and spun around in a 360-degree rotation while continuously jumping over it. Time magazine included it in their 100 Greatest Toys Ever. Puppies is a toy line that was created by Tonka in the 1980s. Soft plush toys that were adopted and cared for by children, mimicking real pet adoption. It later inspired an animated TV special, 2 animated TV series, and a feature film. Shipments of the toys over 5 years generated sales of $300 million in 35 countries. My Little Pony Original Series. Following the original My Pretty Pony toy that was introduced in 1981, My Little Pony was launched in 1982. The ponies feature colorful bodies, manes, and a unique symbol on one or both sides of their flanks. It later inspired an animated multiple TV special and became a beloved franchise. As of 2010, almost 100 million pony toys had been sold globally. LiteBright is a popular toy that allows users to create illuminated designs using colored plastic pegs on a blackboard. It was first introduced by the Hasbro Toy Company in 1967. LiteBright gained significant popularity in the 1970s and 1980s, becoming a staple toy in many households. It provided a creative outlet for children, allowing them to express their artistic abilities and create vibrant visual compositions. eBright was named one of the top 100 toys of all time by Time magazine and was inducted to the National Toy Hall of Fame in 2022. Teddy Ruxpin is a popular animatronic teddy bear that had a cassette player in its back and read stories. At the peak of its popularity, Teddy Ruxpin became the best-selling toy of 1985 and 1986. A cartoon based on the characters debuted in 1986. Teddy's extreme popularity in 1986 buoyed the controversial launch of the Nintendo Entertainment System, also distributed by Worlds of Wonder. HeMan the Holograms Dolls fashion dolls based on the animated TV series, featuring outrageous hairstyles and glamorous outfits. Viewmast a stereoscopic toy that showcased 3D images by inserting reels into a handheld viewer. HeMan and the Masters of the Universe is a media franchise that originated as a line of action figures produced by the toy company Mattel in the early 1980s. The toys were designed to complement the animated series and were based on the show's characters and storylines. The first wave of HeMan action figures was released in 1982 and included characters such as HeMan, Skeletor, Man-at-Arms, and Beastman. The figures were notable for their muscular physiques, colorful costumes, and distinctive weapons such as HeMan's sword and Skeletor's staff. The Ghostbusters action figures were released in the 1980s, featuring the iconic characters from the hit movie. These highly detailed toys came with proton packs, ghost traps, and removable accessories, allowing kids to recreate paranormal adventures at home. With their unique designs and accessories, the Ghostbusters action figures became sought-after collectibles, appealing to both fans of the movie and action figure enthusiasts. Rubiks Magic is a three-dimensional combination puzzle invented in 1974 by Hungarian sculptor and professor of architecture Erno Rubik. The puzzle consists of a cube with 6 faces, each made up of 9 smaller squares of one of 6 colors. In 1977, the Magic Cube was licensed to the Ideal Toy Corp., which rebranded it as the Rubik's Cube and began mass-producing it. The Rubik's Cube was an instant sensation, and by 1982, it had become a global phenomenon, selling more than 100 million units worldwide. Care Bears are a line of toy bears that were first created by the American Greetings Corporation in 1981. The original Care Bears were designed by artist Elena Kucherik, and each bear was designed to represent a particular emotion or personality trait. The first wave of Care Bears toys was released in 1983 and included 10 different bears, each with its own unique color and symbol on its belly. Over the years, the line of Care Bears toys has expanded to include dozens of different bears, as well as playsets, books, and other merchandise. Madballs were a line of toy foam balls with grotesque and monstrous faces that gained popularity in the mid-1980s. Madballs quickly became a sensation, attracting a dedicated fan base. The toys were marketed through various media channels, including commercials, comic books, and an animated series. In 1987, Amtoy, a division of Hasbro, acquired the rights to Madballs. This acquisition brought increased distribution and further exposure to the toy line. Interest in Madballs waned by the end of the 1980s. Cabbage Patch Kids is a line of dolls created by American art student Xavier Roberts in 1978. The dolls are characterized by their unique facial features, yarn hair, and adoption certificates. The name Cabbage Patch comes from the concept that the dolls were originally found in a field of cabbages. At the height of their popularity, parents would go to great lengths to secure a Cabbage Patch Kid for their child, often lining up outside stores for hours or even fighting over the last doll in stock. ThunderCats action figures were first introduced in the 1980s as part of the popular ThunderCats animated series. The action figures represented the iconic characters from the show, including Lion-O, Chitara, Panthro, and Tigra, among others. The ThunderCats action figure line enjoyed popularity throughout the 1980s and remains beloved by nostalgic collectors today. And there you have it, our list 15 forgotten toys of the 1980s. Which of these toys did you have growing up? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Remember, subscribing will make you awesome.